The Palace of Auburn Hills, Michigan, the scene of Game 2 of the NBA Finals, and the starting lineup for the Lakers at forward. James Worthy and A.C. Green at guard. Magic Johnson and Michael Cooper. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the center, and Pat Riley, who has never won Coach of the Year honors. For the Pistons, Mark Aguirre and Rick Mahorn the forwards. Isiah Thomas and Joe Dumars the guards. Bill Laimbeer in the middle, and Chuck Daly, who has had 6 straight winning years as coach of the Detroit Pistons. So the stage is set. Pistons won Game 1 by 12. That's their margin of victory last year. Won at the Forum. But the Lakers are an embarrassed and mad outfit. Darryl Garrettson, Hugh Hollins, and Joe Crawford are the officials. And it'll be Laimbeer against Kareem. Controlled by Detroit. They're in white. The Lakers are in the dark uniforms. They're purple.
Detroit likes to start out with a lot of motion to try to see what kind of a defense and where your pressure will come from.
You can see the Lakers are already playing the Pistons a lot tighter than they did in the early moments of the first game. Dumars on Magic Johnson. Pat O'Brien chronicled that matchup at the top.
Well, they like to start off with either Kareem or Worthy trying to go down inside. Here they are going to Kareem.
And they're having a wrestling match. Laimbeer and Kareem inside. 5 on the shot clock. And now the Pistons. Again. Thomas. Green. The rebound. The Lakers got into early foul trouble in the first game of the series, and that really hampered the minutes of many of their players.
So I expect him to take him now.
Johnson gets the basket and draws the foul, and he took him.
See, in Game 1, Dick, Magic would go down into the area in that first quarter and look to pass out to get everyone involved. But tonight he feels the pressure on himself to excel early.
Joe Dumars committed the personal foul. And the score is 3-0. The Lakers led only once in Game 1. That was 12-10 midway in the first period. So already they have their biggest lead of the series.
Trying to get Isiah Thomas involved here.
Nowhere to go, and it's last touched by Cooper. So it's still Pistons ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Chuck Daly, who has a popular one-on-one television show. He does a lot of extracurricular activities on the air here, radio and TV. Mahorn, short with the jumper. Johnson, Magic Johnson. Dumars picks him up. Thomas all over Cooper. Worthy, top of the key. He missed his first 5 shots yesterday. Misses his first one tonight. Or Tuesday night. Dumars. Rebound by Aguirre. Dumars. And a foul. Tell you, that was a great pass by Aguirre on the baseline to Dumars.
Well, in Game 1, major contribution from the small forward position. Aguirre and Rodman, 10 boards apiece. Beautiful pass that time by Aguirre, always looking for the free man. You know, a lot of people say, hey, you know, Aguirre came to this ball club, you know, but he was a big-time scorer. He came here averaging 25 a game in his career.
Foul was on Worthy. Dumars makes the first free throw, and keep in mind that Mark Aguirre has led the Pistons or helped them to a 25-1 record here at the Palace since he arrived.
Well, like I said, in Game 1, Rodman and Aguirre wore out the rebounding. 20 rebounds at your small forward position, that's a monster stat.
Just underway here at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Dick Stockton and Hubie Brown. Game 2 of the NBA Finals. It's 4 out of 7, and the Pistons already have chalked one up.
Oh, nice move.
Laimbeer makes the foul, and for a 42-year-old man, that wasn't too shabby for a quick move baseline, Hubie.
But we'll see on this replay that when the ball goes into Kareem, you'll see they're banging around. Laimbeer's trying to get Kareem away from his favorite spot, but there it is, the quick drop step.
Again, they go to Kareem. Laimbeer has picked up a foul. Sky hook is good. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who won 3 NCAA championships at UCLA when he began his career out of high school. He wants to cap it with 3 NBA titles with the Lakers at the end. Thomas, no basket, an offensive foul called against Isiah. There's Byron Scott, a 20-point scorer who the Lakers don't have with the hamstring tear. He's been going under an electric stimulator to try to get him better, and they'll make an evaluation before Game 3 on Sunday. And there's a guy who could see a lot of action, Tony Campbell, and will. Well,
they missed Scott's defense at the point guard position versus an Isiah Thomas.
And a foul away from the ball. It'll be against Thomas, and 2 quick ones on Isiah Thomas. As you see, the Pistons have yet to hit a basket. And Vinnie Johnson will come in. So the first foul trouble story is Isiah Thomas. He goes out with 2. And Vinnie Johnson, the microwave, has replaced him. He scored 19 points in the opening contest in a big effort.
Well, if he's zeroing in tonight, everything that the Lakers have run in their half-court offense has been down inside.
To both Kareem and to Magic. Magic misses the hook, gets his rebound. Worthy likes to go in the paint, and he staggered his way in for the score, and the Lakers are up by 5.
Well, Detroit has no one that can play James out that high if he goes off the dribble.
This is a serious Laker club. Their eyes show it. Detroit gets back defensively, but James Worthy, off to a better start, has 4 points, and it's 9-2 Lakers. Timeout. Chuck Daly wants to talk it over.
Good call that time by Chuck Daly. His team is totally out of sync. They're ending up with too many perimeter jump shots. Well, on this miss right here, you know, Mahorn is not on Worthy as he swoops in like a bird. But, you know, Rick says guarding James Worthy is like a nightmare. It's like a chore. You wake up in the middle of the night and you hear voices saying, Worthy, Worthy, Worthy. I like that because he knows that no matter what, James Worthy is going to keep shooting.
There you see when they win, what his production is. When they lose, it's way down. James Worthy, who's been the leading playoff scorer for the Lakers the last 3 years, off to a good start with 4 points. Pistons still without a field goal in this game, with 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first period. Worthy is guarding Vinnie Johnson now. Great move by Vinnie Johnson. He went around a quick man for the basket.
Well, they're relying on Worthy to take away the jump shot, but Vinnie has the advantage with the quickness.
Detroit has a quickness edge on the Lakers. When was the last time any team had that kind of an edge on them? Kareem inside against Laimbeer. So they're going to the big man, and Abdul-Jabbar and Worthy each have 4.
Already Kareem has shown a drop step move, a reverse pivot, a sky hook, showing it all.
And you taught him all of that when you were an assistant with Milwaukee.
Oh, sure.
Vinnie Johnson, wild shot, out of bounds, and it's still Detroit ball. Well, maybe some of the moves.
What I like about Aguirre tonight, he's really in there getting his suit dirty. He's in on the offensive board, banging around.
Magic now is on Vinnie Johnson. Worthy is back guarding Mahorn. Cooper is all over Dumars. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Quick double by the Lakers. Laimbeer open. 2-point basket by Bill Laimbeer, who basically has been a quiet performer in the playoffs for Detroit.
And they need his perimeter game to loosen things up.
AC Green nails it, and the Lakers lead 13-6. Green only played 25 minutes because he was one of the players getting into early foul trouble. Plus, he had a tooth loosened. It was put back yesterday by the dentist.
Well, they miss he's the intangible man, the guy that hits that jump shot and also gives you great defense and board play.
And they're going to call against Detroit. Mark Aguirre called for the offensive foul.
Watch this matchup here. We have AC Green on the second team all defense, taking a staggering shot like a punch almost with the elbow right on the jaw.
Well, Aguirre hit him in the teeth and loosened one in game number 1. Magic finds Worthy. Great play by the Lakers. So Magic said he would score, post up, and pass, and already he's done all 3.
What I like early is that Worthy is outside moving around. They're just not letting him post up where Mahorn's size and weight, you know, really hampers him.
Joe Dumars off balance will draw the foul. But basically, this crowd is out of the game as Dennis Rodman is getting the ice pack even now. We'll see when Chuck Daly goes to him. He's been bothered by the back injury. But this crowd has been silent here at the Palace, and Dumars on the line. The foul by Green, his first. He had to guard the MVP runner-up in the previous series in Michael Jordan, and now he only has to guard the league's MVP, Magic Johnson.
This guy's a coaching dream. Every single coach in the league loves what he can do. He plays second guard, point guard, an outstanding defensive player on the all-defensive team, and he comes in with great stats every night.
Could only convert one. 15-7 LA. Looking low, tip by Vinnie Johnson. 8 on the shot clock. Three-point attempt by Magic. Missed. Loose ball foul against Detroit.
The AC Green is the Lakers' Dennis Rodman on the offensive board. That's where he is. He is the most active Laker that they have. That was missing in game 1.
The foul is on Bill Laimbeer, his second. James Edwards, who was an offensive dynamo, has replaced Bill Laimbeer. Isiah Thomas has 2, so does Laimbeer. So unlike the opening game of the series, it's the Pistons who have gotten themselves into early foul trouble. Worthy into Kareem. Whistle, no basket, and a 3-second violation called against the Lakers, so it'll turn it over to the Pistons.
Kareem is extremely active tonight, looking for the shot. People kind of forget that in that short period of time of 14 minutes in game 1, he had 8 points.
And a whistle. That time it might have been Kareem against Edwards inside.
Watch Magic here, working hard. He's going to make the pass, and then we get a little, I don't know, that looks like a little tag team wrestling right there, Vic.
I think we may see a lot of that.
Well, I'm impressed with the Lakers defense. They're up in there tonight.
Edwards, big offensive threat. He scored 15 points in 25 minutes in the first game. He already has Kareem to commit a foul, and you can see the Pistons are going to go inside to him. Mahorn on the block, makes the block on Worthy. 2 on 3. Now Cooper on a mismatch is on Edwards.
Well, Edwards is yelling to get out of there. Let me back him down.
An illegal defense has been called against the Lakers, their first. That's a warning.
Pat Riley, he's concerned, but he's kind of happy with the way things are going now. He has excellent movement. His defense is quick tonight. Everyone is quick afoot.
Happy? 15-9 after that first game disaster. He ought to be dancing in the streets. Edwards misses from the baseline, and here's Worthy quickly out. But the Lakers look much sharper on both ends in this one thus far.
Absolutely.
Worthy open. Rebound Green. Foul, basket counts. And AC Green, the leading rebounder on the Lakers. Trying to conclude a 3-point play here, and the foul is on Aguirre, and he has 2.
Watch as the shot goes up in the lower part of your screen. Here he is, backing his way out. That's the easiest way to get an offensive rebound, is to be behind the backboard and move your body out into the defensive player.
So already, Aguirre, Laimbeer, and Thomas have 2 fouls, and that will necessitate Dennis Rodman, bad back and all, coming into the game. He replaces Aguirre, and AC Green is on the line. Now you talk about another Laker problem. How about their woeful free throw shooting, where they missed 12 free throws in the first game of the series?
Well, the reason why that is such an amazing stat, Dick, is because they were second in the league over 82 games. They shot 80% for the season.
And 80% is really good. Here's the trap by the Lakers. You'll see that a lot tonight.
The reason why they use it is to get you out of your half-court continuity.
Mahorn low, quickly out to Vinny. Wasn't ready for the pass. Fires it up. He didn't have control, rushed it up with 3 seconds, and the microwave has 2 baskets.
The microwave is still hot from the other evening, I'll tell you. In the early shoot-around tonight, I don't think he missed.
And Magic comes right back with an outside shot. Michael Thompson said Magic's going to come out like a pit bull who hasn't eaten in several days. That's what he thought, looking at him in practice the last couple of days. 20-11. Dumars in traffic, draws the foul, and Cooper raises his hand. We're at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Crowd of 21,454. They've sold out every game this year. Dick Stockton and Hubie Brown with the Lakers, who lost the first game, taking the measure with a 9-point lead over the Pistons early on here. Michael Thompson has replaced Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the Laker lineup, and Dumars has come in. What kind of a game has it been thus far, Hubie?
Oh, I think it's perfectly played by the Los Angeles Lakers. There's a lot of movement. You can see Magic is looking for a shot. They involve Kareem early. At the other end of the floor, Detroit naturally is a little frustrated because their shots are not going down, but the opportunities are there.
You saw the Laker center substitution. Thompson for Kareem. Thompson played 37 minutes and Abdul-Jabbar only 14 because of foul troubles in game one. Winding down to 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, and you can see the shooting, a big part of any basketball game, favors LA. On the switch, Mahorn to Magic Johnson, the pick and roll. Michael Thompson has it blocked, and then he travels.
Joey Crawford has the call.
And did he call a foul before the traveling violation? Let's see. They did not reset the clock after the block.
See, the block went into the board, so there should have been a new 24-second clock. Now Darryl Garretson is out asking Joey, you know, what his interpretation was, and Joey had that all the way.
So there's a new clock, and the Lakers have the ball. Worthy, Thompson, Cooper, Green, and Magic Johnson for the Lakers.
See, from a technical standpoint, Detroit did not handle the pick and roll well the other night, and tonight it's already causing problems.
Cooper banks in three. Michael Cooper, who hit the only three-point basket for the Lakers, used a little of the glass.
Yeah, but you know, when you play horse, you have to do that and be matched.
That's true. Dumars slices in nicely for the basket. Riley didn't want to see any of those guards penetrating, just as Dumars did. Cooper. 2 in a row for Cooper, so he may be on a run right now. And a 10-point lead for the Lakers, matches their biggest.
The guy with the basketball right now is off to a good start. He's breaking down the Laker defense.
Vinnie Johnson gets the basket and the foul, and all of a sudden, the Piston guards, Dumars and Vinnie Johnson, are slicing inside for easy hoops. And the foul is on Michael Thompson.
You'll see coming off now, there's the little head fake to get the defensive player up. See, the Lakers are switching on all pin downs on the baseline area. Now, when that happens, the center steps out on Vinnie Johnson or Joe Dumars, and they just take them.
Both teams in the penalty early in this game. 7-point lead for the Lakers. Dumars picking up Magic Johnson, making him work to bring the ball across. Here's a three-point attempt by Magic. He's got it. He had one more three-point basket this year than in his previous 9 years in the NBA.
Has he taken 12 shots yet? That's what it feels like. And they're all going in.
That's the main thing. Mahorn, good position. Rick Mahorn. Thomas, one of 3 Pistons with 2 personal fouls and on the bench. Worthy working in against Rodman.
Beautiful.
Blocked away. One thing Worthy said is that he has to quickly adjust to the different defenders he sees. He has seen Mahorn, now he's looking at Rodman. Dick Stockton, Hubie Brown, Pat O'Brien, and now let's join James Brown. JB?
All right, Dick, one might assume that as an ex-Los Angeles Laker player having a seat 4 stories above the playing floor down below, that maybe that's a result of perquisites lost with the status of being an ex-Laker player, but that's not quite the case. I'm standing with Kurt Rambis, who is also playing with the Charlotte Hornets, but working as a sportscaster in Los Angeles following the Lakers. Are you surprised seeing the Lakers come out as well, minus Byron Scott?
Absolutely. I think they can make up for anybody's loss. They have enough talent on the ball club. In the first game, they just came out a little flat, a little rusty from not playing for 8 days. Now they're out there playing the aggressive basketball that they're capable of, and the score shows that.
Quickly, how difficult is it for you to watch what you've been a part of for so often?
Well, it's very difficult, but I played a lot for Charlotte, and I'd rather play a lot all season long and miss the playoffs.
And he also said, once a Laker, always a Laker. Let's go back downstairs to Dick Stockton.
All right, thank you very much, JB. And of course, Kurt Rambis gave us a lot of thrills with earlier Laker NBA Finals against Boston. Worthy guarded by Mahorn again. Mahorn's done a good job against him.
That's his second block, Dick.
So Mahorn started, Rodman, and now Worthy again. So Mahorn, so Worthy's going to have to make another adjustment. Winding down to 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Vinnie Johnson. Green the rebound. Here's Cooper. Lost control but did not travel as the crowd thinks. Green fights inside and a jump ball as Mahorn ties up Green, and Rick Mahorn's post defense has been terrific.
You'll see it right here. There's a shot now. There's a good move by Mahorn as he steps out. He pops AC Green. But we're seeing that all around tonight at both ends of the floor. The way that they're shedding people today is with their forearms and their upper bodies, banging them and then making moves.
Orlando Woolridge has replaced James Worthy, who goes out with 6 points. Lakers get the tip.
Well, you can't fall asleep like that. That gave Magic an easy shot.
Cooper in three-point territory. Dumars picked him up quickly. Stuck through by Orlando Woolridge, who got into foul trouble and only played 24 minutes. This is a Piston team that out-rebounded the Lakers by a huge margin, and you can see how long that drought has been off the boards for them. The Pistons have been a hot shooting team lately after a cold start. Dumars missed, and here's Magic with 1:08 to go in the first quarter.
Look out.
All the way, tipped, controlled by Rodman. Pass to Dumars. Cooper with him. Dumars will go to the line to shoot. Risky foul by Cooper there. He almost saw the hoop as well, as Tony Campbell will replace Michael Cooper, who did a good job to start this game for the Lakers.
Excellent job by Michael Cooper. Here we have Magic taking it all the way. Now watch how James Edwards comes, and then Mahorn once again. Now they have blocked in that penetration for layups 3 scores they've taken away, erased with the shot blocks. This guy right here on the line is having some ball game. He is attacking the basket against all defenders.
Not that he had a weak game Tuesday night. He scored 22 points and missed only 5 of 16 shots. But his college record shows, you mentioned it many times, that he can be a prolific scorer, but has been basically a defensive star in this league. Already, Dumars is 6 of 7 from the line, indicating even more so how much he's getting inside.
Well, he's deceiving. You know, he's 190 pounds, Dick, and he's very strong across the upper body in that shoulder area. He can take that pounding.
Cooper, by the way, went to the bench with a second personal, and Tony Campbell, as we told you, replaced him. Green against Rodman. Offensive foul against AC Green. That's a second.
This is an excellent defensive unit on the floor for Detroit right now. They're playing with the confidence of the shot block, but their foot quickness tonight. Look at that. How about that for a charge? Now, Rodman, 6'9". He's always anticipating your favorite move.
Kareem is going to check back in, and AC Green goes out. They want to make sure he's all right. He's been hit in the mouth. He has taken a lot of punishment.
How do you like that up front now? They have Thompson, Kareem, and Woolridge. A lot of size.
Off the screen, Vinnie Johnson nails another, and Vinnie Johnson has 9 points. He and Dumars are the leading scorers for the Pistons. And when you know that 2 out of the 3 scorers, the guards have to score, they've got it going.
Well, Vinnie always says, I don't care who's got a hand in my face. When I'm hot, I'm hot.
18 seconds remain in the quarter. Kareem hits another skyhook, and it's 32 to 24, and now the Pistons will play for the last shot.
See, I like Riley's move, bringing Kareem back in the ball game right now, because he's having a good evening.
Dumars goes in again and gets the basket with a left-handed layup. 11 for Joe Dumars, and the final second elapses, and that is the end of the first period with the score, the Lakers 32 and the Pistons 26. Joe Dumars with a tremendous first quarter effort, Hubie Brown.
Watch how he just takes magic. He's going to use the crossover and go right down inside. He levels them off. Watch how he levels them off. Now, watch the extension as he goes with that left hand. Beautiful. He kisses the glass as well as anyone off the dribble in this league.
Dumars and Vinnie Johnson scored 20 of the Pistons' 26 points, but the Lakers had good balance, led by Magic Johnson's 8, and they have the lead. As John Sally has come into the ball game, so defensively up front it's Sally, Rodman, and Edwards, and they'll call the foul, an elbow offensive foul called against the Lakers. Orlando Woolridge. This is a high contact game. We don't want to say physical, but it's high contact. Wouldn't you say so far?
Why not physical? I mean,
I'd go into my thesaurus.
Guys are getting popped all over the floor here.
Magic is on Dumars. Edwards guarded by Kareem. Double team on Edwards, leaves Sally free for the baseline hoop. Sally's alley, and they call him Spider. Bunch of nicknames: Spider, Worm, Rodman. You know the microwave. Tony Campbell hits the basket. Campbell, a former Piston who played 3 years and hardly saw any action here in Detroit.
He's a good shooter, Dick. High percentage shooter. He's been in 4 playoffs, so it isn't like this is his first time around.
Edwards double team. Vinnie Johnson for 3. Vinnie Johnson has 12. Dumars 11, and those two are going to town. Timeout, Lakers. But the Lakers still lead by 3. At one time, the Pistons were up by 10 in the first quarter. Lakers led by 10 in the first. Right now, James Brown.
All right, Dick, prior to that last spurt by the Detroit Pistons closing the margin by 3 points, the Lakers said the big difference in today's game is that they have their legs. They ran into a wall early in the first quarter in game 1 and were flat the rest of the way. Today they've got their legs, and it's indicative in the rebounding. They lead 13-6. Let's go back to Dick.
There's a switch from game 1. The rebounding story. Whenever the Lakers lose and need a win, they tighten and extend their defense and do a better job off the board.
Well, this is their SWAT unit. Excellent shot blocking and good defense.
Sally swatted it away. Inside Campbell, and he gets the layup. So Tony Campbell, who scored 12 points off the bench in the first game.
See, I like what Tony Campbell can do because he's offensive conscious. He's looking to take it, and he'll hit the open jump shot.
And a kick ball and a new 24-second clock. The Pistons want to go into Edwards in the middle. They know he can do a lot of damage, and the Lakers are double teaming him. That shows the respect the backup center has for Detroit. Three-point shot by Vinnie Johnson, but there's Dumars. Smart enough not to put it up against some giants.
Well, they're getting what they want out of their half-court sets, especially off the dribble.
Dumars high off the glass that time for Joe. Louisiana Joe now with 13 points. Two-man game. Campbell hits his 3rd basket. And already Tony Campbell has 6, and the Lakers are up by 5 early here in the second quarter. Dumars, and we've got a shootout going now between Dumars and Vinnie Johnson and a bunch of Lakers. And offensive foul called against LA. And a timeout. Already Joe Dumars picking up where he left off, where he scored 22 points, second to Isaiah Thomas's 24 in game 1. We'll check the lineups. Dumars and Johnson at guard for the Pistons. Edwards, Rodman, and Sally up front for Detroit. James Worthy is checked back in for the Lakers. Edwards over Kareem, very tough shot. Rodman saves nicely to Vinnie Johnson. Edwards gets stripped of the ball, and out of the pack comes Dumars.
This unit recovers so many loose balls, and at the end of the night, that's where they get you with shot opportunities.
Joe Dumars, he has shown us 4 of 5 array of circus shots tonight. Boy, he ought to go challenge the local pool shark after this game, Hubie.
The man is on fire.
He has 17 points.
Beautiful.
Pick and roll to Woolridge is fouled by Edwards, and Magic put the pass right on the money again. Isiah Thomas on the bench. He has not seen action since going out with 2 fouls. He's their big cheerleader right now.
I'm really impressed with the pick and roll with Magic Johnson. Now, this is a game and almost a half where Detroit cannot stop it. They are getting a field goal or a foul.
Woolridge on the line for 2. And right now, let's check in with James Brown.
Yeah, during the last timeout, Chuck Daly told his Pistons squad, hey, we're a lot deeper than LA. We've taken their best shot in the first quarter. We're going to wear them down. Keep it going, guys. They're starting to fade already. Let's go back to deck.
All right, well, we'll see how much they fade, but you got to get your team pumped up some way, Hubie.
We still have a long way to go here. That was a little bit of an inspirational message. Right now, the Lakers are in the 1-3-1 trap.
And Michael Cooper with 2 fouls back in the game, replacing Magic Johnson. Dumars shows he's a little human, and the rebound by Woolridge.
By going to the trap, they're trying to keep the Pistons away from the dribble.
And a blocking foul called against Dumars. Campbell had the move, and Joe Dumars now with 2 personals. Magic on the bench, but his buddy Isiah Thomas is checking back in the game for the Pistons. And Dumars will get a big hand as he leaves. He has scored 17. Pistons have 2 team fouls so far in this second quarter. Kareem has it blocked by Edwards. Great block by James Edwards. He stuffed him.
It's a SWAT team in action doing their thing.
And on the deflection, Campbell into the hands of Kareem. Michael Cooper. See you later.
That's the first easy one that we have come up with today for the Lakers. Out on a 1-on-0 or a 2-on-1. First time.
7:42 to go in the second quarter. Vinnie Johnson. Blocked by Kareem. Pinball machine action out on the floor. And a whistle.
On this play, watch out. Kareem will now drop his leg and go to the left of your screen. Now watch the shot block. Beautifully measured by James Edwards. At the other end of the floor now, we'll see Kareem make his move. There it goes. People forget in the early years of his career, he led the league in shot blocking many, many years in a row.
James Edwards with 2 fouls goes to the bench. He scored 2 points, and he's replaced by Bill Laimbeer. 42-37 Lakers. Illegal defense called against Detroit. That's their first. Each team has been called for one of those violations. Right now, the Lakers have Campbell and Cooper, 2 guys who you didn't figure would be in the lineup at the same time before Scott got hurt before the series began. But here they are. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Lakers. Sally now is on Worthy, knocks the ball away. And scores the basket. Tell you, James Worthy has had Mahorn, Rodman, and now Sally on him.
Oh, it's an adjustment. He has them every time he sees them. They all have different strengths defensively.
And a push by Laimbeer, and that'll be Bill Laimbeer's 3rd foul.
See, Kareem is very, very active down in there tonight, and Detroit is trying to play him. Look at the hands down in Kareem's lower back. Now watch what happens. There's the push, and Darryl Garrettson was right on it, saying that Kareem could not get to that loose ball. If you are going to single cover, all right, then you're gambling.
Well, Detroit with one of the best benches in the league. with an edge on the LA Lakers. What is a surprise is the rebounding by the Lakers, as they have the advantage on Detroit, and Joe Dumars with a great game so far with 17 points. But basically, as you look at the ebb and flow, we've had a lot of scoring back and forth. Quickly, what kind of a game as we've seen for the both teams?
Well, I think both coaches, when a guy is hot, they continue to go to him. I like what Detroit is doing because they're right back into their flow of taking people off the dribble. But at the other end of the floor, they are Lakers are getting excellent distribution of shooting tonight, Dick. We see Magic hot, we see Kareem, we see Worthy working, and then the guy who keeps it alive for them, you know, Green, who was absent because of foul trouble and injuries in that first game.
Mark Aguirre and Rick Mahorn have returned to the game for the Pistons. They're using Mahorn to watch Kareem, good post defender. Magic, plenty of time now. Sally is on Worthy.
Plenty of time.
Cooper behind to Worthy. James Worthy with 8 points. 7 different Lakers have scored, and Magic Johnson and James Worthy lead them with 8 apiece.
See, both teams are landing heavy punches. The opposition is staggering, but they're regaining themselves, and then they land a few.
Worthy tried to knock the ball away from Sally inside, and we'll have a Laker foul. That'll be their second team foul, and it's on Worthy, his second. It's a non-shooting foul. So far, LA is shooting 57%. The Pistons allowed only one team to shoot 50% or more so far in the playoffs. Sally, he's developing that move nicely from the baseline.
Good call, Dick, and he's really shown it in the last 4 playoff games.
Under 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Lakers with a 3-point lead.
Single coverage on Kareem.
And he gets no offensive foul, and that's the 4th offensive foul call against the Lakers. They were called for 7 of them in game number 1. And for Kareem, that is his second.
Well, that's a frustration because of the contact with Mahorn. See his hand right on Kareem. Both hands are on. So as Kareem goes for the hook, actually, you always put the right hand up to protect yourself.
Yeah, let's go.
Out of bounds. Lakers ball.
So you're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You have Mahorn 6'10", 260 pounds on you.
Magic Johnson with the basket in the foul.
Charles a little bit excited right over there. Right now, a little frustration.
Mahorn commits the foul.
One of the very few times that we have seen a cutter for the Lakers off of a post play. Into Kareem, into Worthy. Where have the cutters been? First time field goal off the pass.
Wasn't that a song, Where Have All the Cutters Gone?
Oh, yes.
Or something like that. 47-41, so every time the Pistons come close, the Lakers move it out again into their trapping defense. Aguirre from the corner. Mark Aguirre with his first basket of the game.
You have to give up something in the trap, and one thing is the corner shot.
Cooper gets hit and a foul. Foul is on Sally. We're at the Palace of Auburn Hills, Michigan. A beautiful scene, a spanking arena in its first year, and the Detroit Pistons are trying to win a championship here. They lead games 1-0, but the Lakers are in front 47-43. Dick Stockton, Hubie Brown, Pat O'Brien, and James Brown. A.C. Green, who is reported into the game. So up front for the Lakers, it's Green, Worthy, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, their 3 starters.
Cooper's having a nice game tonight, Dick. How about the people who have hit the floor from a defensive standpoint, or if you want to go down the lane today, you have to pay a price.
When you get to the level of the NBA Finals, it's no surprise. Cooper already has 9 points. He only hit a 3-point basket. That was his only points in game 1. So he has come out in a big way here. Illegal defense, and that'll be a technical foul called against the Lakers, and the Pistons will shoot.
See, Magic is challenging the call right now because they just don't know who the call was on. Was it on Green or was it on Magic? They were off on the offside of the floor.
Dumars will go for the free throw on the technical, and he has 17 points to lead all scorers. Magic Johnson has 11 to top the Lakers. And Hubie, right now, with Woolridge replacing Kareem, the Laker lineup shows Green, Woolridge, Worthy, Cooper, and Magic. What kind of a lineup is that?
Well, he's going for quickness right now, and he can play any number of defenses. His major thing is now he feels that he can match up with the group that's out on the floor for Detroit.
Mahorn missed. Green with the rebound, and the Lakers leading by 5. They were up by 10 in the first quarter. Detroit has never had the lead in this game, too. Worthy with a fine spin reverse move, and now it's a 7-point affair.
Detroit are playing the post-up people man to man, no double teaming, so you'll see the good guys operate.
Aguirre. Good move for Mark Aguirre. Isaiah Thomas with the assist. Winding down to 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Worthy, Green, Cooper open for 3. Not that time. And here's Dumars. Lake Pistons looking to run, but the Lakers are back. Isaiah Thomas has yet to score until now. That's his first points of the game.
Look out, look out. Here we have Mahorn and Green.
And a technical foul has been called.
See, that was unnecessary because they were tangled up coming out of that field goal. You'll see it right here. Now here we have it. You'll see the 2 of them are tangled right to your left of your screen. Now watch it. There's Words. AC pushing him off. And then...
And Michael Cooper has really gone wild on the court. He was challenging the officials over the fact that he, as Green and Cooper, were both called for technical fouls, and Green had to be restrained for a moment. Dumars makes the free throw, and Pat Riley wants a timeout. You can see the strain in his neck with that call.
Well, number 1, he's frustrated over the call. Number 2, he wants to quiet his main guys down here because he does not want to lose this lead. They have played a perfect half for a road game. Why go in down because we've lost our cool?
Lakers have been hit with 3 technical fouls in the last minute, an illegal defense, and then Green and Cooper got nailed. And now the Lakers lead at 10 points, cut to 1. Look at the shooting in this period. It's phenomenal for both sides.
First time that we've seen Detroit in a 3-2 matchup.
Worthy inside to Woolridge, double teamed and losing the ball. Pistons can take their first lead of the game here. Here's Aguirre. And they'll call the offensive foul against Mark Aguirre, and that'll be his 3rd. So Laimbeer and Aguirre have 3 fouls. Quickly to James Brown.
Hey, Dick, Pat Riley, ever the motivator, did not spend an awful lot of time chastising AC Green nor Michael Cooper for the fisticuffs that time. He just said, hey, fellas, stay under control, but maintain the aggressiveness. He spent more time talking about Joe Dumars, and rightfully so. Let's go back to Dick.
All right, thank you, JB. Meanwhile, Rodman has come in for Aguirre, who goes out with 3 fouls. Again, the Pistons trapping defensively. Cooper left open for the 3, hits one, and Michael Cooper now has his 2nd 3-point basket of the game. And Hubie, they were concerned that with Scott out, Campbell may be coming in early if Cooper didn't come through, but he has with 12 points.
Oh, he's playing big. He's playing great defense and looking for the 3-point shot.
Dumars over Magic. He stays hot. 22 points for Joe Dumars in this first half. That's as many as he had in the entire game 1. But the Lakers still hold on to their threadbare lead of 2. Magic makes it 4.
The people on the defense all fell asleep on the baseline. Joe Dumars turned around, put his hands up in the air and said, where was the rotation?
It was nowhere. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 11 seconds for Detroit.
We have a tough cover inside right now.
Dumars with another one. 24 for Joe Dumars.
Forget about inside covering.
That's right. Worthy goes right around Salad. Woolridge gets hit hard and is fouled by Thomas. And that'll be 3 on Isaiah Thomas. So a contrast to game 1. Did they change it? Yes, to Sally. 2 on John. And here's Woolridge on the line.
See, if you're going to attack the basket anytime you have Rodman, Sally, and James Edwards in there, they're going to take their 6 fouls. Plus, in Rodman and Sally, you have their 2 best shot blockers. They are not going to give you a layup or a dunk. They're going to force you to go to the foul line and make your 2 foul shots.
We have spent a lot of time talking about Dumars' defensive play on Magic Johnson. But what about Joe's offense tonight? 24 points. There's the story in that matchup. 1:45 remaining in the first half. 57-54 LA. Thomas gets it low to Edwards. And a whistle and a foul. And I guess they had another clock adjustment. 24-second clock had to be reset.
See, right here, this is a big mismatch right there.
Edwards misses from the baseline.
Green has given away too many inches in that one.
And Sally fouls Magic Johnson. You know, the Lakers have committed only 1 team foul in this quarter, and the Pistons are in the penalty. And if you wanted a change in Magic Johnson's play, you've got it. 13 points and 8 assists already in this first half.
See, Chuck Daly upset on that call. Why? You don't foul Magic Johnson in the backcourt, especially when you're 7 foot trying to steal the ball. Magic Johnson led this league in foul shooting. You're in the penalty. He's going to go to the line, shoots 91%.
Sally with 3 fouls goes out of the game, replaced again by Mahorn. In game 1, Magic, as you know, took only 12 shots. He already has taken 10. And the Lakers with a 5-point advantage, less than a minute and a half to go in the first half.
The Lakers have been very impressive because as great as the Detroit is playing offensively, the Lakers are still in front. They have not buckled.
But Detroit certainly within range, and Dumars is keeping him there. 26 points with a wide array of shots and moves in and around the basket.
Isn't it beautiful to watch how easily he is going by people? I mean, it's like no one is there.
Worthy from Magic. Cooper keeps it alive. Terrific offensive rebound by Michael Cooper. Well, the score may be kind of high for Detroit's liking, Hubie, at 59-56. Cooper and Woolridge. Now it looks like the Lakers are winning the battle effort fight for the loose balls in this half.
Well, when you shoot those 3-point shots, they rebound out so far. It's amazing how many times the offensive team recovers the shot.
10 on the shot clock. Worthy strong to the hoop. Woolridge keeps it alive. Boy, they are playing relentless ball, and a 3-point basket by Michael Cooper, his 3rd of the game. And the Lakers graphically sent a message on that sequence. Thomas misses a 3. 5 seconds to go in the half.
Plenty of time here.
Green. But the Lakers had a big edge off the boards, including the offensive glass. And that is the end of the first half with the score. The Lakers 62, the Pistons 56. High-scoring game. And welcome back to CBS Sports exclusive coverage of the 1989 NBA Finals. The Lakers trying to get even, and right now they lead the Pistons at halftime 62-56. The Pistons have never led in the game, and the score and pace is exactly to the Lakers' liking, because the 62 allowed by Detroit is the most they have given up in any playoff game at halftime. That's despite Joe Dumars' 26 points, and people in the NBA have come to know how great he is as an all-round guard, and now everyone can see. But the Lakers with the possession. Cooper and Magic Johnson in the backcourt. Kareem, AC Green, and James Worthy up front for the Lakers. Mahorn defending against Worthy, and they're isolating. Tipped by Thomas. Great defensive play. Good one. And here's Dumars. Dumars with 26 big points. And traveling is called. Hubie, what did Chuck Daly say to you at halftime?
Well, he's happy with his offense. He's shooting 59%. You lose it by 6, so he said it's coming in 2 places. The Lakers have 9 offensive rebounds, which they're converting to points, and also Michael Cooper has hit 3 threes. That did not happen in game 1.
And you know, the Laker backcourt is just about even with the Detroit backcourt scoring-wise, and now without Byron Scott, that's a revelation for LA. Worthy guarded by Mahorn, short with a turnaround, and the rebound by Thomas, who only played 10 minutes in the first half for Detroit. Many of the Pistons in foul trouble. Had to come out early. Isaiah Thomas starts it off with only his second basket.
He's the guy that they need to take the pressure off of Dumars and then spread out the defense. Isaiah Thomas.
The double team, and Worthy scoops it up. Nothing doing. And Thomas, he's come out strong in this third quarter. Green with the rebound. Lakers pushing it up. They love the pace. 62-58 is their kind of score. Magic. Kareem. Magic Johnson. Urban Magic Johnson has scored 17 points and already has 8 assists.
Let me tell you, that was some move. How he stepped down inside and just finger rolled that one back in.
Well, he has his 12 shots, UB. I know you wanted us to keep count. He's 6 of 12, and that's...
I tell you, there's going to be a foul called down inside. Mahorn and Kareem are killing one another.
And the pushing foul. James Brown, what did Pat Riley have to say at halftime?
All right, Dick, 3 things. The first one was an obvious one. Contain Joe Dumars. The mistakes they were making was trying to stop both his drive and his shot. Pat Riley says do one or the other. The second thing, keep beating the Detroit defense up the floor by pushing it. And the third one, find some way of getting James Worthy hot. Let's go back to Dick.
Well, they better go back to the blackboard on Dumars. He has 28 points and hits his first shot. You know, we mentioned Magic Johnson's 12 shots. That's all he took in game 1 in the 12-point loss to Detroit.
He's so offensive conscious today, whether it's outside, off the dribble, or down in. Looking for it, trying to force the action.
8 on the clock. Laimbeer with 3 fouls. Cooper again for 3. Worthy at the other side.
It's their 10th offensive rebound.
They're doing exactly what the Pistons did in game 1 in that department. Kareem is fouled.
On this sequence, watch Mahorn down inside on Magic Johnson. Watch that left arm. He has Magic over the shoulder, and now he just puts him away. Now remember, this is action off the ball, non-contact sport.
Kareem makes good on the first free throw. This is his swan song. He wants to make it happen in his finale. The 42-year-old great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar leaving the game after this series. What a fitting thing for the Lakers to get them out as champions, but the Pistons are not a sentimental group, are they?
Not tonight. All right, not in the first 2 ball games.
Nearly 3 minutes going by in the third. Dumars gets it into Aguirre. And a fine reverse finger roll by Mark Aguirre, and that's quite a little gizmo by that fan.
Beautiful pass that time by Dumars.
Is that a periscope or something? We have a pushing foul against Detroit.
Watch how this pass is made by Dumars. Now, keep an eye on the shot release here. Watch this. How's that for control of the ball? Backhanded it and off the glass.
A foul and a technical foul has been charged to Rick Mahorn. Magic makes the free throw. So Mahorn now has picked up 2 quick fouls. For the Pistons, Mahorn, Laimbeer, and Sally all with 3, along with Aguirre.
See, already we have almost 9 minutes to go here in this quarter, and the Lakers are in a penalty. I'm sorry, it's 2. I just read the clock incorrectly.
It would seem that way, though, the way it's going.
That's my fault.
Worthy in the lane. Nice move by Worthy. He has 12 in the game. He had 17. He and Magic led the Lakers in game 1. This is a high-scoring affair.
Nice passing.
Thomas baseline, beautiful. That's the best half-court sequence by the Pistons tonight.
Well, we have the 2 best teams in the league that will unselfishly rotate the basketball off of double teams.
You know, the Lakers are playing so well at both ends, and yet the Pistons only 5 behind. Nearly 4 minutes elapsed. Worthy draws the foul by Mahorn, and that's 4 on Rick.
He's very, very upset. He's walking way behind the backboard, up the aisle. But you see, that was excellent move by Worthy. See, Worthy's working him now. This is a clear out. Now watch the head fakes here. There's your first one. Now your second gets the contact.
3 team fouls against Detroit, only 1 against the Lakers. And you can see the sweat pouring off of James Worthy. Are the Lakers working extremely hard.
How would you like to be Worthy, Dick? You get pounded by Mahorn, that 260 pounds on you all night. Then they come with Sally, the 7-foot shot blocker. Then they come with Rodman, the guy with the quick feet.
I wouldn't like that.
No, I don't think so.
Thank you.
I think you better have more than one move, by the way.
Misses the second free throw. By the way, Sally replaces Mahorn. Mahorn with 4 goes to the bench, but John Sally is not in much better shape. He has 3 fouls. Aguirre from the corner. Laimbeer misses the turnaround. Out of bounds. Lakers. They lead by 6. They were up by 10 in the first quarter, and Detroit cut it to 1.
I'll tell you, the faint of heart cannot be in this ball game tonight. Anytime it goes up or 2 guys cross, bodies are being put on bodies.
Against Sally, Worthy. Good defense by John Sally. Outlet by Laimbeer. It's a 3-on-3. Dumars. He can do no wrong. It is Dumars' domain tonight at the Palace.
See, he plays the backboard so beautifully. He gets himself up in the air at tough angles, but he plays the board perfectly.
30 points for Joe Dumars. Kareem with an extended sky hook.
I tell you, the big fella is alive tonight and active with the dribble, setting up his shot.
4 Lakers are in double figures, led by Magic with 18. Worthy, Kareem, and Cooper also in doubles. And Aguirre moves in for the layup, 72-68. Yet, despite the Lakers' hard work, they're only up by 4. And Isiah Thomas.
Watch out, Chuck Daly. Watch yourself, Chuck.
Isiah Thomas may have been hit with his 3rd foul. It is, and the 4th team foul against the Pistons.
Let's take a look at it. Isiah, number 11, coming off the screen. Kareem hooks him there. All right, and that's the call. Kareem is the one who initiated that contact.
Not a good call.
In Auburn Hills, the Lakers nursing a 4-point lead over the Detroit Pistons. Now, while the Pistons are hoping for a successful drive to an NBA championship, the fans have not forgotten players who've helped to get them to this point, specifically an ex-Piston by the name of Adrian Dantley. Now, that restaurateur you see in the middle there with the glasses has personally taken upon himself to collect 10,000 signatures supporting the notion that Dantley should get a championship ring if the Pistons are successful. He thought it might take the entire championship series to get the 10,000. He said he got the 10,000 today in only game 2. Gone but not forgotten is Adrian Dantley. Let's go back to Dick Stockton.
Thank you, JB. Dantley played a big role in Piston wins last year. He was traded for Mark Aguirre. Dantley should get a half share if the Pistons win. Thomas and Laimbeer double Kareem. Throws up an air ball, but there's Worthy. Tipped by Sally. Out of bounds, and it's Laker ball. But you're looking at Isiah Thomas, a whirling dervish out there on the floor. By the way, Adrian Dantley's closest friend on the club was Joe Dumars, and he felt as bad as anyone when AD got traded.
Well, they still talk at least 4 or 5 times a week. Extremely close.
Kareem blocked out of bounds. John Sally had 5 blocked shots in game number 1 to lead his team. He's all over the ball again tonight.
Detroit had 5 blocks in the first half, and we've already seen 2 in this quarter.
Kareem with 2 on the clock. And here comes a 3-on-2 break by Detroit. Dumars try to split the middle, and Cooper will get called for the personal.
See, that's an intelligent player on the fast break. He knew he had Cooper backpedaling, and as he went for the split, it was an easy split because the other guy coming was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He knew there would be contact.
Cooper's 3rd foul, and Dumars, who is at 10 of 13 from the field. There's Michael Thompson, checks in for Kareem, who goes out with 10 points. Thompson is yet to score tonight. An illegal defense against the Lakers. Technical foul, and Detroit will shoot.
There was no doubt about that when Michael Thompson was in the lane that time, and in the NBA it's too hard to try to explain the rule, but he was 2 areas away. Automatic technical.
Dumars will shoot it. 31 points for Joe Dumars. Thomas. Laimbeer, foul, Lakers. And that'll be Thompson with his 3rd. Michael Thompson with 3, and the Lakers now with 3 team fouls. Pistons have 4.
See, the difference in the defense is that if you're playing for Detroit, you know you can go down the lane and not worry about shot blocking.
Aguirre working against Green, where he thought he'd have success against him from his days in Dallas. And Mark hits the shot. He has 10.
Thank you.
Just as the script said.
Yes.
Crowd on its feet now, and it's a 1-point Laker lead. Green gets the basket and draws the foul. And every time the Pistons have come within 1, the Lakers have had a reply.
They answer quickly, and they answer with something sensational. Now watch this cut right down. He took the double team. Now watch how AC throws it right over his head.
And that's the 4th personal on Bill Laimbeer, and Edwards quickly comes in. So Mahorn and Laimbeer have 4 for Detroit. And AC Green, who didn't have to leave his tooth for the tooth fairy under the pillow, they straighten it out. On the line and makes a 3-point play and has 8.
Listen, AC Green was a lucky young man that he didn't lose that front tooth.
75-71. Thomas, basket good, and the foul. We have seen answers from both teams with dramatic plays tonight, Hubie Brown, and an exciting game that to this point.
See, the Lakers can't run away. And the reason being that when they go down inside, they've had a lot of easy opportunities. Detroit's been able to erase them with the 7 block shots. When Detroit gets down in there, they score or get fouled.
Thomas missed his chance for a 3-point conversion, so it's the Lakers by 2. There's the foul story. Pistons are in the penalty already. The Lakers' next foul will put them in those straights. Pick and roll, Michael Thompson. Blocked, Sally again.
Nice.
Aguirre from Thomas. And we have our first tie of the game, and Magic Johnson may have pulled a hamstring. He missed 16 games, including the All-Star game, with a hamstring pull.
Now that's a superstar who knows his body well, and you can just read it. He knows he's really hurt.
Los Angeles takes a full.
I've never seen him look like that.
All right, on this replay, we see Magic get injured as he gets to half court. Watching the chase, You'll see him now as he gets right at the half-court line. Grab that hamstring. There it is, right there. No contact, just popped it.
Byron Scott injured his hamstring in practice the other day. He's out. Tony Campbell is in there with Michael Cooper. With Green, Worthy, and Michael Thompson, I think the Lakers just said, come on, we're at a big disadvantage here. Let's band together. Let's see what happens with the score tied. Lakers at a 10-point lead in the first quarter. Detroit's come back. Worthy makes it 77-75. James Worthy with 15. So they have taken Magic Johnson to the locker room. James Brown is around there as well, and we hope to have a report on his condition soon.
This puts a lot of pressure on Cooper to stay in this game because he's the only ball handler that the Lakers have.
He has 3 personal fouls. Dumars against Campbell. Edwards. James Edwards tied at 77. Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Campbell turnaround basket. A lot of pressure on that man's shoulder.
Yeah, I'm really happy for this young guy. You talk about a guy who has really accepted the challenge. He comes in looking for his shot every time.
He was the 9th man this year on the team, and now because of injuries becomes the 7th. Dumars. In and out Sally with the offensive rebound. And another time. Worthy fouled by Sally, and that'll be 4 on John. They're in the penalty.
James Worthy knows that the pressure is on him right now. They are without Byron Scott, without Magic Johnson, 2 of their 3 big guns who are capable of 25 points.
Let's go to James Brown outside the Laker locker room, JB.
All right, Dick, left hamstrings are certainly proving to be very problematic for the Lakers. Magic Johnson did, in fact, re-injure that left hamstring, the same one that caused him to miss the All-Star game this year. He felt the twitch in the first quarter, tried to stretch it more. He pulled it this time, and it is, in fact, very painful. We'll get more details for you and get right back to you. Let's go back to Dick.
All right, James. Worthy now with 17 points has scored 7 here in this third quarter. The Lakers are up by 2. Under extreme pressure now without both of their starting guards, Scott and Magic. Worthy with a block, but it's last touched by a Laker. And it's Detroit's ball.
See, the Lakers go into this trapping defense to take the Pistons out of their half court because they're a very disciplined team. Then they want you to take the jump shot. They will give you that shot.
Cooper is on Thomas. Edwards sets a screen. Aguirre spots for a 3. Rebound Campbell. What do the Lakers have to do, and how do they play without Magic now?
Well, you have to look for a second and third score with this group out there. Now, they know Worthy's going to be primary, but Tony Campbell must help, and then the third guy has to surface. Is it going to be Cooper, or will it be Michael Thompson?
You know Cooper's the ball handler of this group. Here's a 3 by Cooper, and he's got it. And Cooper now with 4 3-point hoops and 18. And the Lakers are up by 5. Michael Cooper has come and played big here. Getting close to 2 minutes to go in the third. Thompson is pushing Edwards out. Nearly lost it. 3 on the shot clock. They don't get it off in time, and the 24-second clock gives the ball over to LA.
See, when you're coaching against a team that has just lost their main gun, their all-star, superstar, plus they know Scott's out, you're concerned that your team does not say, hey, things are going to be easy from now to the end. We're going to overcome this, and we're in great shape. You want them to play hungry.
Vinnie Johnson is in for Dumars, who goes out. 31 points for Joe. Played a magnificent game for Detroit.
See, the Lakers have got to wait a little bit longer on Worthy.
Campbell hits a three. Tony Campbell.
Maybe not. I don't think, maybe not. Yeah.
On second thought.
Right, yes.
LA has 6 3-point baskets tonight, 4 by Cooper. Campbell and Magic each have 1. And it's banked in by Thomas. He has 8 this quarter, 10 in the game. The lead is 6. 1:12 on the clock in the quarter. Worthy to a driving Michael Thompson. And a little push and a technical foul against Mark Aguirre for that push after the basket.
See, that's unnecessary. They've already scored. You have the basketball going the other end of the floor. Why? Now watch over here. You'll see the shot made. Beautiful cut. All right, now we have this. The basket has already gone through. You don't need that because there's nothing to prove.
Michael Cooper shoots the technical.
Cooper will shoot the tee. Lakers free throw shooting vastly improved tonight. 18 of 20 from the line. Winding down now, a minute to go, and a 9-point Laker lead. Their biggest margin was 10. An illegal defense and another technical foul will send the Pistons to the line.
Shooting the technical.
See, this is testing Pat Riley. He wants to stay in the defense because of the players he has on the floor. But what must happen is they must be aware of the people matching up to stay out of a zone area. And they have to rotate quickly. Now, they're shooting a penalty. You know, I mean, they're shooting the technical every time it's called now.
4 illegal defensive calls on the Lakers. Under a minute now. 19 on the shot clock. Vinnie Johnson. 14 for Vinnie Johnson. Dumars leads with 31. Vinnie is second with 14. Worthy. And here comes Rodman behind to Thomas. Chipped away by Campbell. Alert play by Tony Campbell. Leading scorer for the Lakers is Cooper with 19 points. Magic, who's in the dressing room, has 18, and Worthy 17. They have 14 on the shot clock. That's on the left. Game clock on the right. Differential is 4. Thomas finds an opening, has it stripped away. Worthy. Campbell. And Vinnie Johnson fouls him with 2 seconds on the game clock.
Foul number 15, Vinnie Johnson. That's his first. And it's a penalty situation.
Lakers led by 6 after 1 quarter. They maintained that lead at the half and have kept that same margin after 3 to this point. Much better from the line. Campbell, who hasn't missed in 5 shots from the field, now has 12 in the game.
Tony Campbell, when he came out of Ohio State, was a first-round draft pick by the Detroit Pistons. Played here for 3 years. He ends up down in the Continental League, averages over 25 a game for Albany. They win a championship, and he's picked up by the Lakers.
And that'll do it. So when Magic Johnson went out, the score was tied, and now the Lakers have moved out to an 8-point lead. And that's the end of the third period with the score. The Lakers 92, the Pistons 84. And we'll return to the Palace after this message and a word from your local station. Welcome back to the 1989 NBA Finals from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Dick Stockton, Hubie Brown, Pat O'Brien and James Brown. Right now for an update on the Magic Johnson story, let's go to JB.
All right, Dick, the news is not good from the Laker locker room. Magic Johnson does have a very severe sprain of the same muscle that Byron Scott tore in his left hamstring. Now, the injury isn't as serious as Byron Scott's, obviously, but it is serious enough to keep him out the rest of the game. As far as Game 3 is concerned, that will be a day-to-day decision. Let's go back to Dick Stockton.
Thank you very much, says Dr. Robert Curlin, who's been a busy Lakers team position already tending to Byron Scott, who's out with a hamstring injury. Now Magic Johnson, two of the great guard tandems in the league. Start of the fourth quarter, the Lakers have already scored more in 3 quarters than the Pistons have given up in an entire playoff game.
Well, they have scored over 30, 30, 30, and 32 in the 3 quarters.
Thomas, the clock running down to 3. Edwards. There's Edwards, who began his career as a 3rd-round draft pick by the Lakers. Now giving them the business. Lead is 6. Worthy in good position against Rodman. Doubled. Good double team by Detroit.
Here's time to work.
Rebound. Campbell lost it out of bounds. He tried for the ball. It's Detroit's possession. If you've just joined us, we have high drama here in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. You know the Lakers are playing without Byron Scott. And now at the Palace of Auburn Hills, the Lakers, who have led virtually all the way, are without Magic Johnson, who pulled a hamstring late in the 3rd quarter. He's out for the rest of the game. The Pistons are trying to scramble to take a 2-0 lead in games. Lakers are looking for a split badly. Edwards fouled inside.
See, I'm Pat Riley. I'm so concerned about the rebounding with this group that's on the floor. Michael Thompson, Woolridge, and going to the bench right now. We have James Worthy going out to take a breather. They're coming in with Kareem. Hopefully that they will get their share of boards. They need that to hold off Detroit and hold them to 1 shot.
Leading scorer Michael Cooper has 19 for the Lakers. Magic with 18. He's not playing anymore. Worthy has 17. Isiah Thomas picked up his 4th personal foul. Kareem, as you mentioned, back in the game. And Joe Dumars, the leading scorer in the game, with 31 points. He's not on the floor right now. Thomas and Vinnie Johnson are the 2 guards for Detroit. Cooper, Campbell, Michael Thompson, Kareem, and Woolridge are the 5 out there for LA. Thompson, offensive rebound. Putback misses. Campbell misses.
They can break.
Chance to cut it to 2 for Detroit. Vinnie Johnson does.
Tough shot.
Thomas is making Cooper work. And he'll pick up number 5. Or is that 4? That's 4 on Isiah.
See, they must hound Michael Cooper. He's the only ball handler that they have, unless they go to the bench and put in David Rivers, their 1st-round draft choice out of Notre Dame.
Kareem. And Rodman gets fouled on the rebound.
The Detroit group that's out on the floor understands that they are much quicker than the Lakers, and every rebound, get it out and start the break.
First team ever to draw 1 million fans 3 years in a row, and this was the first year of the Palace. Prior to the drafting of Isiah Thomas, the Pistons averaged 5,500 fans. In a year, they won only 21 games. How times have changed.
Many people are responsible for the success. You know, you had the Kelly Tripucas, the Bensons, the John Longs, and then all of a sudden they went to the defensive group, and then great trades were made by Jack McCluskey.
Isiah Thomas. And it was Woolridge. Tips it out, but the Pistons again in a position to tie.
They're going to be tested on that offensive blood. Lakers must block out.
Vinnie Johnson ties it up. He has 18 points. Lakers came here hoping to win 1. They don't have their starting guards. They're desperate, and an offensive foul called.
See, when you've got a pesky guy like Rodman on you, you really must keep your cool. Now watch it as Worthy fights. He just pushes him off. Why? Quick feet of Dennis Rodman.
3 fouls on Worthy. Pistons have scored 8 straight points. And an air ball by Vinnie Johnson out of bounds. So the Pistons unable to lead for the first time in the game, and the Lakers now with 3 minutes gone by.
A major weakness of half-court traps is the fact that it's difficult to board on your defensive end.
Kareem fights in, no basket. He was pushing off. He pushed off with one arm, and he's not complaining.
See, it's the same move that Kareem made in the first quarter and scored. Same move, same offensive foul, pushing off with the right arm.
Now again, Detroit with a chance to lead for the first time. They already lead in the series 1-0. And there's Aguirre, lays it in. They came back from 10-point deficit. And a Detroit foul by Edwards. Here's how they took the lead, Hubie.
Well, you see their ball plays a little roller ball here right now. You must play big. You must want the body contact. Right now, you've got to challenge that shot. You cannot give Mark Aguirre an uncontested layup.
Each team has 2 fouls. Tony Campbell goes out, and A.C. Green checks in. Campbell off the bench has scored 13.
5 for 5 from the field.
He's got one. Rodman from Thomas. That's his first basket of the game.
How about that pass?
Bad back and all for Rodman. Timeout, LA. Lakers have been outscored 12-1 so far in this fourth quarter. The mood of the Lakers dropped considerably after Scott's injury prior to game 1, and now you wonder how it'll affect the team both now and when they go to LA, Hubie. It's a definite concern, wouldn't you think?
Oh, absolutely, but hopefully for the Lakers that it will not be maybe 2 games or 3 games. Hopefully they'll be able to get Magic the rest. And over the next few days, let's hope that something can happen with the medication and the healing process from now until Sunday's ball game.
And Woolridge is hit hard by Aguirre, and Darryl Garrettson wants to step in quickly. He'll go to the line. 4 on Aguirre. No one on the Pistons has 5, but a bunch of them have 4.
So you can see the theories in the defense. Anytime that the Lakers go, they are taking them right to the floor. They are not allowing them to get the dunk or the easy layup. They foul you, and they put the pressure on you to make the 2 foul shots.
Pistons by 1. Lakers trapping in the Pistons. Broke it by going down the middle in game one. Thomas kisses it off the glass. He has scored 11 of his 13 in the second half tonight. Isaiah. Woolridge.
Shot selection. When you're on the road, shot selection is a major key.
Edwards in trouble. 1 second on the clock. They don't get it off. Aguirre took the shot. And now Woolridge loses it out of bounds, and Riley walks away in disgust.
See, the Lakers were slow to that last loose ball, Dick. And right there, that was carelessness. See it right here. Just lost the ball right out of his hand, off the leg, out of bounds.
Thomas. Vinnie Johnson keeps it alive with the Pistons leading by 3.
Dennis Rodman kept that one going right to Vinnie Johnson.
Worthy gets the rebound. See where the leadership comes from. Worthy, Kareem, Cooper having a big night. Kareem has it knocked away from Rodman. Vinnie Johnson. Isaiah. Great break by the Pistons.
You said earlier in the quarter, the fast break is there, Dick. All they have to do is get the rebound out for one pass. They can get a 3-on-2.
Tony Campbell getting set to come back. Knocked away. James Brown, what do you have?
All right, Dick, the Pat Riley that I saw on the sidelines of that last timeout was not the motivator, but the competitor. He kicked the Gatorade off the side of the floor, got 3 inches from each player's face, and asked the question rhetorically, how badly do you want it? He said, hey, go out and show me. Let's get back to Dick.
AC Green misses a 3, and here comes another Detroit break. 5-point lead for the Pistons with 5:35 remaining. Fourth quarter. Vinnie Johnson.
There's Rodman again.
Tries to keep it alive, but Campbell has it. But more important, the Lakers have not been able to generate an offense. They have not scored a basket in nearly 8 minutes.
It comes down to who are you going to? And you cannot go easy off that guy. You got to stay with the look, like right there. Stay with him. James Worthy's your primetime guy here.
4 team fouls against Detroit. Worthy is fouled by Rodman.
That was an excellent pick, 3ing it up down inside.
The cheers are for Joe Dumars, who replaces Vinnie Johnson. Vinnie Johnson with 18 points sits down. The microwave was on again, and Dumars with 31 replaces it. There's the time remaining in the fourth quarter. Campbell looked like he forced that one a bit. Magic Johnson got hurt with 4:40 to go in the third. The score was tied. Lakers then took an 8-point lead after 3, but Detroit has just dominated this final period. Thomas.
In the last 3 minutes, that's his 3rd field goal inside of 5 feet.
Isiah Thomas has been hit on the corner of the eye. Here was the play that did it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar collided with him. There it is right there. Might have been his own man, and not Kareem. It was his own man. Here's James Brown.
All right, Dick, believe it or not, this is the 4th time that Isiah Thomas has been cut on that eye this year. It is a little bad cut. I turned to him and asked him, is he going to play? He said, hey, baby, you bet. I'm back in there. Let's go back to Dick.
Well, JB, you're right, because the Pistons can smell a 2-0 lead in the series. They know that Scott is out, Magic is out. They don't know when they'll be back. Isiah has scored Detroit's last 6 points and has done most of his damage in the second half, Hubie.
The thing that I like that he's doing, he's taking charge. They're backing the action out, playing the shot clock perfectly, and then he is slicing that defense by getting inside the lane. But like we said, the Lakers do not have any shot blocking.
Worthy, he's the man on the low post. Foul. James Edwards will be his 4th foul, and that'll send Worthy to the line. Well, you know that Worthy is a guy they have to go to almost exclusively here.
Yes, but in order to get it done from now to the end, they need someone other than Worthy. They need a little bit more ball movement if he is not going to be open with some cutters and some offside action right now.
Worthy is looking for his 19th point of the game. Misses one. Meanwhile, the Lakers still have not scored a field goal here in the 4th quarter with that much time remaining. They have scored just 4 points, all from the line. Dumars working against Cooper. Three on the shot clock. Dumars, good defense by the Lakers. Rebound by Green. Now under 4 minutes to play.
The Lakers got to get the ball out. They need some easy field goals.
Cooper, who has hit 4 3-point baskets. Campbell the rebound. Batted away, and it's still Lakers ball. Rick Mahorn checks back in for the Pistons. He comes back in. He's one of the 4 personal foul club members for Detroit. And Rodman sits out. He's been bothered by that bad back and will get some more treatment.
He's kept an awful lot of balls alive at that offensive end.
Thompson on the lob. Good pass to Michael. 102-98. Lakers within striking range, down by 4.
When you work against the trap, you must move the ball. They'll give you that corner shot, but you want something better.
Thomas doubled. Dumars finds a way in and draws the foul. 13 foul against the Lakers, and Dumars will shoot. He has 31 points to lead all scorers. Campbell with the foul, and here's Dumars.
Joe's dragging that leg coming to the line. I can't tell whether it's a leg or a lower backache right now.
Is anyone perfectly healthy on either team?
Not with all the banging that's been happening here tonight.
Kareem is back. There's Rodman with the ice, supplied by Mike Abdenauer, the trainer. James Brown.
All right, Dick, while injuries are a real problem for LA, it's a potential problem as far as Detroit's concerned. Dennis Rodman's back injury was one that he went to the hospital today to get an x-ray to see if in fact anything was broken, and in fact it wasn't. Bill Laimbeer had a mystery injury. It's been diagnosed as a pinched nerve in his shooting arm. That accounts for only 3 shots, and his sitting on the bench quite a while. Let's go back to Dick.
We better start having hands raised here. Are we going to have 5-on-5?
We're going to call the Red Cross in. Joe Dumars now with 33 points. There's our story. James Brown reported, Pat Riley said, how badly do you want it tonight? They're playing without Magic Johnson, who pulled a hamstring in the 3rd quarter. Scott hasn't played at all. Michael Thompson battles. And Edwards gets the rebound.
With Detroit, if it's there, you take it. If it's not, you back it out and make the offense move.
2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. There's the shot clock. Thomas. Campbell has it. Meanwhile, the Lakers have scored only 6 points here in this 4th quarter, after they led by 8 after 3. Kareem. And traveled before the shot turns it over.
That's a frustrated game.
Timeout. With the Pistons leading 104-98. And the big story occurred with 4:39 remaining in the third quarter when Magic Johnson, number 32 of the Lakers in the middle, pulled up lame with a hamstring pull. The score was tied then. The Lakers went on a tear and took an 8-point lead, but in the fourth quarter, only one basket by LA, and Detroit is in position to take a 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 series. And Pat Riley and the Lakers, the two-time defending champs, trying to fight back with 2:21 remaining, and the Pistons leading by 6. There's the story with fouls and timeouts. This is Dick Stockton along with Hubie Brown. Hubie, how do you look at this one at this time?
Well, the Lakers, you just cannot go to one man because everyone then stands around and watches him go one-on-one. If he's not open, you must continue the movement within your offense, your continuity. Keep everyone busy, but more important, make every guy a potential threat.
And Campbell pushes Thomas. That's a non-shooting foul. That's the fourth, though, and the next foul by the Lakers will put them in the penalty. Detroit is already there. There's our story. The Pistons won by 12 points in game 1 here at the Palace on Tuesday. Campbell knocks it away. So it looked like the Lakers were going to score a bundle tonight, but they're still one basket shy of 100 against Detroit, and Thomas lost it out of bounds. And the Lakers now, there's Pat Riley and Chuck Daly, the two coaches, neither of whom feel like sitting down and relaxing right now.
This game is still up for grabs either way.
Tony Campbell with the basket, only the second hoop for LA in the fourth quarter, and it's 104-100, and LA is the first team to score 100 against the Pistons in the playoffs this year. Every possession will be critical. Edwards misses. Rebound, Michael Thompson.
Oh,
and a backcourt violation as Campbell threw it back to Worthy. What is a coach like Riley feeling right now?
Oh, right now his stomach is tearing it away. See, they knew that let him take that corner shot. They want the long rebound and the possible fast break, not just a tough play. See, that's one of the very few times in this quarter that they've tried to push the basketball for the fast break.
Aguirre to Thomas. Blocked by Thompson. Here's Isaiah with a short jumper. 17 of his 19 in the second half.
Well, they're getting them to miss. But the execution on the rebound and get it up is not there.
It's a 6-point Piston lead. Michael Thompson is fouled, and the Lakers need to score every time they have the ball. You know, Hubie, it's amazing. Last night, the three Piston guards scored 65 points. Thomas, Dumars, and Johnson. Tonight, they have 70. A phenomenal game, again, by Detroit's guards, and that's how they win games.
Well, you know, Dumars was sensational, but Thomas and Vinnie Johnson, quiet. You know, to add to that.
Well, Dumars has 33 and did most of his work in the first half, but Thomas and Vinnie Johnson have been like tornadoes in the second half.
Michael Thompson just made a very, very strong move.
It's a 4-point game and 1 minute remaining. 106-102.
Like we said, anytime that you're in a trap defensively, it's tough to rebound. All 5 guys must go to the glass for you. Excellent strategy. Spread them out.
Lakers need a stop right here. Dumars. Rebound Green with 41 seconds to go. Now Detroit has to put the defensive clamps on. Campbell to Green. Foul by Aguirre, and that's the last thing Chuck Daly ever wanted, was that kind of a foul from Aguirre out there.
Yeah, Charlie's frustrated over there on the side. There he is. You know, one thing you do not want when a guy takes a jump shot is to foul him. A, it stops the clock. B, you got a good opportunity. It's a long shot. He might miss the shot.
Green is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. That was Aguirre's 5th personal foul. One more and he's out. "32 seconds remain in game number 4, at least in the fourth quarter, game 2. And the Lakers, with a free throw here, could come within 2. A lot can happen in a half a minute.
Now, if you're the Lakers,
Detroit will take a timeout.
there are 32 seconds on the shot clock. All right, you only have 24. Just don't foul.
32 seconds to go in the fourth. The Pistons with the ball lead by 2. There's the timeout story. The Lakers are left with 2. 24 seconds on the shot clock. How's Pat Riley thinking right now?
Well, he's been in his half-court trap the last 7 or 8 possessions. I expect him to be in it again. His concern, he knows that he is giving up that corner jump shot. His main thing is that when the shot goes up, that they do not foul and that all 5 guys rebound. You look to send the ball the length of the floor first for a fast break. If it's not there, call a timeout. Now, if you're Detroit, you definitely have to take a good shot. The Lakers are in the trap.
Thomas in trouble, calls a timeout. Good trap by Cooper and Green. Dumars couldn't get free, and now the Pistons call a 20-second timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining, and so do the Lakers. Now what?
Well, that time you saw the trap, but it was more aggressive. Pat Riley sent his wing people all the way out. They've been playing very passively up until now. He's taking that trap and extending it. So now when they trap the guard, he has a longer pass to make if he's going to go to the corners.
14 seconds on the shot clock. 21 in the quarter. Can the Lakers stop him here and get a possession that could get him a tie? Aguirre will inbound.
The Lakers are man-to-man right now.
Dumars against Worthy. Double. Out to Johnson. Thomas, long shot, way short. And the buzzer sounds, and it'll be Lakers ball with 7 seconds to go and a chance to tie it up. And a timeout called by LA. They didn't get it off. They took an air ball on the shot as the clock ran down. And so the Lakers now with 1 timeout left have 7 seconds to try to tie the score. We'll be back. They've adjusted the clock to 8 seconds now, and the Lakers have only 1 timeout left. Of course, they could take it if they don't like what they see defensively. So there's Chuck Daly, who now has to defend against LA.
Well, what the Lakers must do always is get the basketball in bounds. If they need a timeout, take the timeout. If you're Detroit, remember, the most dangerous guy is the guy passing the ball in bounds. You do not want him to get a return pass or a cut to the basket. Now, as you look at the Lakers, you would think that they would go to Worthy. But many times in this situation, you use your key people as decoys. They are bringing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar back into the game, so they have 2 major scoring threats here in Worthy and Kareem.
And how many times has Kareem done it when they've needed it? And there's Cooper, who's 19 points. Starting for Byron Scott, leads the Lakers.
Now, Detroit, they want to switch out on all crosses and all picks. They want to switch out and deny. Remember that Detroit also has a timeout left. Here's a clear out.
5 seconds to go. 4. Worthy goes in and is fouled, and he can go to the line and tie it up with 2 seconds remaining. But the Pistons will get their hands on the ball again.
You'll see the clear out here. Here's Rodman. He catches him right there with the body. Okay, he caught him first before Worthy elevated. He was not in position to take an outright charge that time.
There he is tonight, 4 of 6 from the line. He needs both to tie it.
Pat Riley wants a timeout.
Mahorn is coming in. They may have to go for a miss here and get the offensive rebound and score to tie it.
Well, they just set up their people to do that.
He makes the free throw. It's a one-point game, and now the Lakers are going to have to foul. With only one free throw by Worthy, the Lakers are going to have to foul. If Detroit makes both, three-point lead, then the Lakers have 1 second in essence to try a three-point basket to tie.
Well, the pressure is on the Lakers then, that they cannot let any player go long and catch a ball going away. The other factor is that everyone has to be so close to their man that they foul him immediately on the catch, so that only 1 second goes off the clock. Now, naturally, if you're Detroit, you're going to be trying to get people to go away from the basketball and maybe make a longer pass. Now, if you are Detroit in a situation now, you want to be smart. You want to make sure that you pass the basketball up towards your end of the floor where the basket is. I was kind of surprised on that foul shot down at the other end, Dick. I really was. But Pat Riley, they set up their 2 players at the top of the circle, and if that miss was, both guys were going to cut down the lane to try to tap that one in.
It hit the front rim and then went in. Dumars, Vinnie Johnson, Mahorn, Edwards, and Thomas. Each team has 1 timeout remaining.
So you do not want to foul a man before the ball is thrown in bounds, because that is a 2-shot foul. So the flight of the ball must be coming in and across that plane. There he is, he's open.
And the buzzer sounds. 1 second is on, though. It's 1 second left, so the Lakers gone to the brink. We'll have 1 second left. Detroit will go to the line. The Lakers will call a timeout. Now, if you're Detroit, do you miss the shot? Some people have played it that way.
Well, some people have. You know, he'll try to make this first one right now. You know, some people will miss that shot, let the rebound come off.
Thomas 1 for 2 from the line tonight.
Now, Darryl Garrettson, the head of the officials, was right on that foul, and he is the one who overruled the clock going off and put the 1 second back on the clock.
Let's see how Thomas in Detroit plays it. He's got the 1. The lead is 2. If he makes it, LA calls a timeout and gets it at half court to try a 3. He makes it. The Lakers call a time, and they must make a 3-point basket with 1 second to go to send it in overtime. Otherwise, it's Detroit 2-0. It's all in front of us, Hubie. 3 points down, 1 second to go.
Well, right now, Pat Riley knows that the guy out of bounds is obsolete right now, mainly because there is only 1 second on the clock. A lot of NBA teams will throw the ball in bounds. The out of guy will step in right back to him. He takes a 3. That's out. He has got to free up a 3-point shooter right now so that on the catch, the player can catch it and release on the shot. At the other end of the floor, Chuck Daly is saying, we are going to position our guys so that I don't care what you do inside of that 3-point circle, we are not going to let you run a guy out to a 3-point shot, and that's exactly how they're playing.
Jeff Lamp has come in the game for the Lakers. Green will inbound.
See, they're all playing him on the top side.
Lamp, Worthy, Cooper, Campbell, and Green, the inbounds passer for the Lakers. lost it, and the game is over. Only 2 teams have ever come back from a 2-0 deficit to win a title. The Celtics and the Trailblazers, and the Lakers, who lost Magic Johnson and an 8-point lead, have lost both games at the Palace, and the Detroit Pistons are within 2 games of winning their first NBA championship. Right now, let's go over to James Brown.
All right, Coach, you said you weren't going to allow your guys to get complacent because you knew what the Lakers were capable of. You did it.
Well, we did. We got fortunate, unfortunate. Magic got hurt. We were a little lethargic first half. Too many second shots. Fought back good enough to get a win. That's all we wanted to get out of here.
Congratulations on the victory, Coach.
Thanks, James.
Joe Dumars, now, a guy who's guarding the toughest offensive players around is not supposed to have a great offensive game himself.
Yeah, been scoring all year, though, but I get more notoriety for the defense.
You came out awfully determined. Had you made your mind up before the game that that's the way you were going to be?
Have to. At this point, you got to be aggressive, and that's what I was thinking tonight when I come out.
Are you surprised that you're up 2-0 on the Lakers?
This is where we want to be. I'm not surprised.
Now, I know that there's a guy that you're very close to, and I know he's very proud of your performance today.
Yeah, it's Adrian Dantley, and I know he's watching the game. We're going to try to get it, AD.
All right, Mr. Quiet himself. Now let's go upstairs to Pat O'Brien.
So for Dick Stockton, Hubie Brown, James Brown, this is Pat O'Brien saying so long from the Palace, where the final score in a dramatic basketball game, the Detroit Pistons 108, the Los Angeles Lakers 105.